Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Crowley House Flower Farm and Nursery. This week has been a crazy week. I got called to jury duty and served on a jury for 2 days. So that was exciting. Never done that before. I've always been called but never chosen. So it was an interesting thing. It also kind of sets your vibe, I guess, for the week. It's just not always the easiest. I don't know if any of you have done something like that, but you kind of walk away with sometimes a heavy heart. So this week kind of turned out a little bit different than I had hoped. We were planning on doing the porch designs and doing all that kind of stuff. And because I was gone off the farm for 2 days, the kids kind of held down the fort. Keith just tackled all the other projects that we had going. And so they did a really good job. I was super proud because the 2 days that I was serving was like a full days and a lot, in your brain going on. So it was really nice just to have peace of mind that the farm was taken care of. So this week what we're doing is Riley is doing a little tutorial on making a garland. So garlands are one of those things that, can dress up a front porch. You can add something to your mantle. It's just a really easy way to just dress something up very inexpensively, especially if you have greenery available. Here on the farm in the Pacific Northwest, we have a lot of greens, trees, and shrubbery and things like that we use that's pretty readily available. A lot of places do not have that. So we do ship greens, and I believe it's on our Shopify. You can check the link below. But we have a box of evergreens that can go out, moss, that kind of thing. And then we also do our wreaths. So you'll see that on our Shopify link down below as well. So we do evergreen wreaths that ship all over. So today I have Braden working on a few wreaths that are going to head out as well. And we had some mixed bouquets that we put together that are heading out for the Thanksgiving weekend that is coming up very quickly. So the week just kind of had to shift. And that's kind of what I've been thinking about lately, is how life just kind of shifts and changes. And you just kind of have to go with the flow. Our weather here at the Pacific Northwest, we have they call it it's a cyclone, but a bomb cyclone. So it's a little bit different than like a hurricane or something like that. But really high winds. I think Seattle area got 80-mile-an-hour winds. I think our high peak here was 45. And then today we kind of have a thunderstorm type activity, which is very... 1 minute it's gorgeous, and the next it is just dumping down rain and just the wind is just howling sideways. So it's made it for a very interesting day here on the farm, but it's still warm. I have a jacket on now because I'm standing in the shade, but when you're in the sun, you just need a light sweater or something like that. So, okay. Well, the plan going forward, hopefully I'll get, when Kate gets her front porch design done and I get my design done, and then I will bring you both of those hopefully this next week. You can tell we didn't have a midweek video, and we've been trying to do that as well every week, but this week with me doing jury duty and then all the orders that we have coming and going, it just was too much. So I apologize. But it is a beautiful time of year. We have some absolutely gorgeous moments with the fall leaves still changing, the sunlight, the sunsets, even with just beautiful cloud formations and things like that. So I'm super thankful that at least I have these beautiful moments that your eye is able to capture. I would love to hear from you down in the comments if there's anything that you've come across that you're just driving down the road and just something absolutely stunning or gorgeous. I'd love to hear about that. Just taking those moments to take in the beauty that's around us and slow it down this time of year. I know it gets very, very chaotic, and I was just reminded that life is precious and beautiful, and to slow it down just a little bit and be okay with it not working out exactly like I had planned, because I'm a planner a little bit, and just to bend a little bit to what life has to offer. Well, life is definitely not always like we expected.
So today I am showing you guys how to make a garland for Christmas. In front of me is a 6-foot table, and weirdly enough, this is what I use to measure my garlands. Typically I'd make one that was 6 feet long. Today I'm making one that's 20 feet long for an order. Same process goes for any of them though. I have this wire. This is just floral wire. I don't know what gauge it is that I'm going to use as my main thing to like wrap the wreath. This is pretty much the only thing you need, and some greens. With me, green wise, I already have all my greens cut up and laid out. So I have this cedar that is kind of fun. It has like a yellow tinge to the ends of them, and I thought that was kind of a fun thing to do. I cut up my cedar into bits. They don't have to be this long, they at least have to be a foot, I would say, long, but they can differ. And you can leave like a good stem on them and everything. It doesn't have to just be greens. And then for my fun bits, I have some boxwood that I'm gonna be adding in, and some verbena that I'm gonna also be adding, and maybe some other things. You can be really creative with these. You can kind of just throw in whatever you want. This is gonna be sitting outside, so I wanted to make sure it had stuff that's going to last well outdoors. Let's get started. I'm gonna start with this gorgeous piece. Look at that yellow tinge, and it's pretty sturdy. It's got a thick base to it. Taking my wire, I'm going to wrap it around the end here, maybe twice, and then kind of do a bread tie where you twist together until you feel like it's pretty secure. It should feel nice and secure on there. I'm gonna do one piece at a time. You can choose to do bunches. I like doing one piece at a time. I think it just works better for me. I'm gonna take my next piece, lay it on top, and then I'm going to wrap. And I can do this a couple times, but as I'm wrapping, I wanna be pulling tight. And you kind of just continue to do that. And as I'm going, I'm gonna do a pattern of like 2 pieces of cedar, 1 piece of extra. So now I'm gonna add in my extra bit, going down a little further, wrapping that up, some cedar. That's it. I'm gonna just keep going. Okay, I got it done. It's really heavy, but this is our gorgeous garland that's going out tomorrow. And once you finish, you just tie it off. I like to make a little hook at the top in the beginning out of the wire. But yeah, super easy, super fun to do, and quick. Brayden, what's happening right now?
Mom's at jury duty.
Yeah, so Mom got jury duty this morning, so she's gone for the next 2 days, and that leaves me and Brayden to do all the orders. So we are holding down the fort. Teamwork, right?
Hooray!
Okay guys, until next time, much success in all you do and grow, and we will be seeing you shortly back here at Crowley House Flower Farm and Nursery very soon. Bye-bye.